On February 24th, President Vladimir Putin led Russia into an invasion of Ukraine. They attacked the country's capital, Kyiv, and continue to attack to this day. President Zelensky of Ukraine has defended his country and his people against the Russian forces as the world watched on. Like the rest of the country, students and teachers at CT have witnessed the brutality unfold. They gave their opinions on the conflict and what can be done as a country and as an individual.
I am wildly disturbed that Putin is threatening democracy, and I'm more disturbed that people are surprised. So the invasion in and of itself I find really upsetting, but the idea that people appear to have been caught off guard by that I find equally disturbing.
Definitely scary. I think it's an interesting time in history. Because I teach U.S. history, we're right in the middle of the Cold War. I mean that's kind of a very interesting point for my students. But it's kind of a scary time. What Putin could do, or
Yeah.
So yeah, kind of a scary time.
I'm pretty disgusted by it. I think that I'm shocked by the level of brutality that the Russians have done.
I think it's tragic. I think it's just one angry totalitarian dictator who's trying to take over another people's country. Whether or not they have historical ties, that's as idiotic as the British trying to come over and take America back.
The real question is how. Yes, it should. In what way, though? That's the difficult question. Is supplying weapons, for example, sufficient? Is humanitarian aid appropriate? Is troops on the ground correct? That's the part that's hard to really figure. Should there be a response? Yes. What should that be? That I don't know enough about to answer.
But I also don't know, because there's just this part that feels so disgusting that, if Ukraine was part of NATO, this wouldn't really be happening. And just someone's alliance can impact, so many millions of people.
I don't believe we should send troops. I think if that's the case, personally, I think NATO should come together and do something like that, which would involve many countries. But I'm not sure that we want to, put our American soldiers, lives in danger for this. If we can do everything, or if there's something else we can do, how about that? So,
I think there's certain people within Russia, specifically Vladimir Putin, that I think they are trying to bring back that Russian Empire to a certain extent. And what they did with Crimea in 2014 by adding territory, the Crimean Peninsula, the concept of irredentism, where it's where a country feels that it has the right to reclaim lands that it used to own. That's textbook what that is. That's taking place.
Because the Russian peoples aren't wanting this, right? You see that. The Russian peoples are protesting. Nobody wants this but one guy.